Hey guys, how's it going? I just thought I'd make like a recording or gameplay of this game called the Stanley Parable, which is now available for free in the Unreal Store. I think this was free in starting yesterday. Yeah, I've always wanted to play this game and I never wanted to pay for it, but now that it's free on the Unreal Engine, and if you want to download it for yourself, then just you can make an account for free in the in the Unreal, and then you should be able to download it for free until like the 26th, I think, or 25th is when it's the last day. It's free, available free. I think Watch Dogs was also the other game that was available for free. But yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Yeah, I've seen like many gameplays of this game, but I kind of wanted to try out for myself to explore different options for myself, basically. And you can too while it's still free, unless you're also willing to pay for it and want to play it later. But yeah, the end, the end is never. The end is loading. The, the end is loading. So I like these games a lot because it's kind of like sort of decision making games, which I find to be quite interesting. But everyone has their own taste in games.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. Though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley
like a robot
was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. What if I don't want to step out of my office? What if I want to explore? Yes, explore. Yes. Let's see. What does that say? Taste Mondays, I'm guessing.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would
Wait, what? I can't
arrive.
open it.
Soon,
Oh no.
very soon now, this will end.
What have I done?
He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Dang it. See, this is what happens when you mess around. Let's see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, perhaps.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Funnily enough, this is actually kind of realistic.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Given this current year and what's been going on, it's actually not far from the truth. If someone didn't know had been living on the rock, that is, and didn't know what was going on, then maybe. Just break this door open. Let's go. I'm just gonna. Okay. Can't close this one. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Just doing whatever, really. Oh, beeps. Beep boop. Input. Yes. I inputted. So waiting input. Just testing everything. Making sure everything's completely locked, because you know, if it wasn't locked, then I'd go in and that would cause problems. Or would it? Oh, it says, okay, it says, I hate Mondays. I mean, who doesn't? Like, it's the start of like, after the weekend, and I don't know, it's quite hard to get up out of bed for Monday. Unless you're working from home, which...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left, huh? Left. Okay, I can't close them. It's gonna try and close the options. Okay. You know what, let's just take left, I guess. What do we? Let's go back out. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there for now. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing the second part for this game. If you want to see like what happens next. Although by now you've probably already seen the outcomes, unless you haven't heard of the Stanley Parable before. In which case, let me know if you want to see it again to sort of get an idea of what happens, or try it for yourself, because it's free at the moment. But yeah, see you guys later, I guess. Bye.